To Otsego County. You said at the beginning of tonight's proceedings you wanted to learn more about us. I think by now you're getting an impression of the residents of this county and our neighboring county, Delaware. As I said, I work with Otsego 2000. My organization has worked in this area. We're headquartered in Cooperstown, New York, for more than 30 years, working to protect the environmental, agricultural, and historic resources which are significant of this community. We are also founding members of a local coalition which has grown now to have a coalition group in every town of our county and in many of the overlapping towns in our adjoining counties, which are opposed to heavy industrialization, and in particular to gas fracking and all of its appurtenant infrastructure, of which this is a part. So why are we here in Otsego County? Why did you schedule this hearing? I think you have the sense that the people here are unique. We are uniquely educated, we are uniquely committed, and we are not motivated only by money. The people who speak in favor of this pipeline often talk about how much money we can earn, how much we can generate, how much can be saved. But the people you heard from tonight are interested in other things. They're interested in their children's health. They're interested in their family dreams. They're interested in the history of this place. And this is what my organization has worked to protect. And let me just tell you a little bit more about the county in which you are sitting. The energy you see in the audience tonight, as late as the hour is getting, is energy that has been dedicated by these people and their neighbors through generations to protect the resources of this region. So much so that we are one of the most historically documented counties and the most historically documented regions in the entire state of New York. We are a mecca for historical tourism. We boast first-class medical facilities, first-class universities, the Baseball Hall of Fame, Glimmerglass State Park, Glimmerglass Historic District. In fact, Otsego County is host to 12 historic districts. We have submitted more than 60 nominations to the state and federal registers of historic places. We have more than 4,000 structures referenced in those submissions and in those logs. This is a community in a region that will fight to protect the assets that have been developed with private and public funds. Our own state has invested heavily in these assets. We are not going to allow one industry to take them all over, and neither should you. It is too valuable. We have submitted formal comments to you, and they are on our website, and many in this room have seen them. But let me just close by saying that when you do the work that Anne-Marie asked you to do, you must consider the cumulative impacts. And there is no question that this pipeline will lead to fracking infrastructure construction in our region. In fact, it is already part of fracking infrastructure for Cabot and Williams, who are already fracking in our neighboring state of Pennsylvania. Antitrust lawyer. I'm still a lawyer, not in New York and in California. But as an antitrust lawyer, we have a concept called vertical integration. And it's a concept that is recognized in the law. It is a situation where an entity operating at one level, the production level, the extraction level, like Cabot is and Williams is, then seeks to vertically integrate into other levels of the production system, in this case the distribution system. And those kinds of migrations, the combination of production and distribution, must be looked at closely and must be looked at as an integrated economic force and as an integrated environmental impact. So in closing, I will just add as a final footnote that in addition to the historic resources that I've already outlined, we have also, as previous speakers have mentioned, documented extensively endangered species, threatened species, aquatic areas, wetlands, you name it. These people have worked for decades to identify it and protect it. It is all part of our submission to you. If you proceed to the next level of investigation, you must do a full cumulative impacts analysis of what this pipeline and the pertinent infrastructure that comes with it, the gathering lines, the compressor stations, the drilling pads, the trucks, the fragmentation of our forests, which are also well documented, what all of that will mean to this region.